Hi everyone, I just wanted to start with the what sold videos. This is from Friday, June 21st through Monday, the 24th around noon. I did have 27 sales, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the La Crusade. I did send out an offer. It sold for $26.99. After fees and shipping, I was left with $14.42. My cost of goods was $2 and my net profit was $12.42. The next item was this wonderful MCM glass pitcher. It's got all the little the little stars on it. It did sell for $44.99. After fees and shipping, I was left with $26.45. Cost of goods was $7, and my net profit was $19.45. The next was a recent pickup. Just like last weekend, Carl and I did pick up some Wagner ware. They did pay $48 for it. I sent out an offer. After fees and shipping, I was left with $28.96. Cost of goods was $2, and my net profit was $26.96. The next was a vintage pair of Stuart Weitzman. They did pay $29.99. After fees and shipping, I was left with $16.32. Cost of goods was $2, and my net profit was $14.32. The next was this Drinkopoly game. They did pay $23.99. I was left with $8.65. After my cost of goods was $1, my net profit was $7.65. The next was this vintage Hearthstone mug. They did pay $26.99 for it. After the fees and shipping, I was left with $14.40. My cost of goods was $2, and my net profit was $12.40. The next one was this God Bless this Mary Household cross stitch. They did pay $15. I sent out an offer. After fees and shipping, I was left with $5.48. My cost of goods was $3, and my net profit was $2.48. The next was these vintage VHS steam train videos. They did pay $24.39. I sent out an offer. After fees and shipping, I was left with $8.99. My cost of goods was only $2, and my net profit was $6.99. Next was these really cute Michael Kors shoes. They did sell for $26.99. After fees and shipping, I was left with $15.09. My cost of goods was $5, and my net profit was $10.09. The next item was this really cute Laurel Birch purse. It did sell for $35.10. After fees and shipping, I was left with $22.20. My cost of goods was $8, and my net profit was $14.20. The next item was this Wii Sports. They did pay $23 for it. I sent an offer. After fees and shipping, I was left with $14.44. My cost of goods was $1, and my net profit was $13.44. The next item was this Roblox. They did pay $17 for it. I sent out an offer. After fees and shipping, I was left with $7.91, and my cost of goods was $3.50. My net profit was $4.41. The next was this really nice. Did I miss something? Oh, I did. These Keen shoes. They did pay $30. I sent out an offer. After fees and shipping, I was left with $18.27. My cost of goods was $4, and my net profit was $14.27. The next was this Canon camera. They did pay $45. After fees and shipping, I was left with $31.02. My cost of goods was only $2, and my net profit was $29.02. The next was these pair of New Balance. They did pay $29.99. After fees and shipping, I was left with $13.05. My cost of goods was $6, and my net profit was $7.05. The next was these White Mountain sandals. They did pay $25. I sent out an offer. After fees and shipping, I was left with $13.84. My cost of goods was $3, and my net profit was $10.84. Okay, so I did just pick this up. This was a Blinko decanter. It sold very, very quickly. I did take an offer. Someone offered me $250, and I took it. After fees and shipping, I was left with $191.63. My cost of goods on this was high. It was $75 at an estate sale. But my net profit on this was $116.63. The next was a pair of this Okabee shoes. They did pay $22. I sent out an offer. After fees and shipping, I was left with $11.06. My cost of goods was $3 and my net profit was $8.06. The next item was this little cute Fenton mouse. They did pay $58.49. After fees and shipping, I was left with $41.10. My cost of goods was $4 and my net profit was $37.10. The next was this pair of Clark sandals. I sent out an offer. They paid $24.02. After fees and shipping, I was left with $13.68. My cost of goods was $8 and my net profit was $5.68. The next item was this pair of Eileen Fisher type of bike shorts, walking shorts. They paid $25 for them. After fees and shipping, I was left with $16.30. My cost of goods was $4 and my net profit was $12.30. The next was this Zuni ring. I do believe this went to a viewer, so thank you. I did take an offer for $45. After fees and shipping, I was left with $33.61. My cost of goods was $1 and my net profit was $32.61. The next was this really cute vintage Coach bag. They did pay $33.29 for it. I sent that was on sale. After fees and shipping, I was left with $20.35. My cost of goods was $5 and my net profit was $15.35. Now, this next one was a big one. This was actually Carl's. So I don't have a cost of goods on this because it was an item that he just wasn't using anymore. So they did pay $809 on it. After fees and shipping, I was left with $661.43. Cost of goods was personal, so my I guess my net profit was $661.43, which we'll go back to Carl. So next was this Morena brooch. They did pay $38.24 for it. I sent an offer out. After fees and shipping, I was left with $26.19. My cost of goods was $3 and my net profit was $23.19. And this last item, this was a Lily Bloom purse. I did send an offer. They took an offer of $15. After fees and shipping, I was left with $6.73. My cost of goods was $1 and my net profit was $5.73. So that was a total of 27 items. My net profit, obviously because of the drone, was $1,136.38. So, less what I give to Carl. It was still a pretty good weekend. So, 27 items for $1,136.38. If you'd like to visit the eBay store, you can find that down below in the descriptions. If you'd like to see the videos that go along with the wood sold, you got to go to the Short Girl Picker channel. Thank you so much for everyone that has made purchases and watches. I really appreciate it. Please, if you haven't liked and subscribed, I would really appreciate it. And I will see you all soon. Bye.